Ladies, gentlemen, and other friends, I think I would like a moment of silence as we look upon what has just happened. We did it. Here it is. You veteran pigeons, we have beaten the original game. The game originally was created to have 46 chapters with 40 levels per chapter, and this is level 40 of chapter 46, beaten. Now, I find myself late at night here with my family. The grand majority of them are asleep in the back. They took me out over the weekend for a really awesome Father's Day. Mrs. Shiny Sephiroth here. Well, I don't even know if you could see her. She's the one who came up with the idea. They took me to a whole bunch of ghost towns here in my state. It was really fun. And on the way back, I decided to play a few rounds of the game. And I was shocked when I beat 35. Then I beat some more levels. And then I got here, and on my first try, I beat the last level of the game, or the original game. For those of you who don't know, this is currently the week before, so it's an early Father's Day present. It's the Sunday before Father's Day Sunday. And about 2 or 3 months ago, the game released new levels, I think 4 more chapters. Something like that. I think it's 50 is the last one now. But before it was 46, and we are now here at the end. And it is surreal. I started playing this game 22 months ago. So 1 year and 10 months ago. And here we are. I remember people who were able to beat this game in 6 months or less. They all spent $1,000 on the game. So my advice is slow and steady. This is a marathon, not a sprint. No reason to try to get through it super fast, because eventually you get there. I'm a testament of it. And the thing is, it's been fun along the way. I've been able to meet new friends here on YouTube and just enjoy the ride. And mentioning the ride, I think that's enough preamble from me. Let's go ahead and look at these 4 immaculate wins. And now for part 1. Part 1, of course, we have ourselves a Godslayer matchup. And Godslayer right here, he is the linchpin all this. He is equipped with an orb level 30, so it boosts up himself to do his ultimate right out of the gate. And then he amplifies time, which I just realized my time has the OT stone on him. And I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, that's a waste of an artifact on him, because he's already going to get boosted by Godslayer. But you know, I'll experiment that later. I wasn't thinking that one through. So unfortunately, we see that he got charmed during round 2, but miraculously Rockefeller was able to paralyze the entirety of them. So we were able to get Godslayer to survive one final round. And right now he's working solo, so Cupid's arrow is no longer in effect because Rockefeller was his anchor to that, and he's gone. So we just have a base power Godslayer. But even without Scythe, even with only Orb, he's still powerful enough to get that bully going and take out the whole team. So that was very good. Now we're gonna go with this team that I am getting more and more impressed with. It's one that I didn't think too highly of before. But Balance over here, they, yeah, because there's 2 of them. Balance, they do a fantastic job of shutting down the other team, allowing Toko and Forest Dancer to do their thing. Giles keeps everybody alive for a long time, with both Camp and Lucy amplifying the damage done by the back row. Further, Lucy is still equipped with Luminous, increasing the damage immunity from everybody in the front row, and Camp is also at 9 out of 9 relics, so he also is decreasing their defense. Yeah. So either way, the team is working out perfectly. We're able to blast through that. So let's go ahead and look at team numero 3 and see what they have to say. So this is my standard control team. Actually, no, the standard control team was broken up, but this team is kind of a fun little team. We have Paladin with her ISO ultimate. Check out past videos to learn more about the ISO, or maybe I'll just do a standalone video on it, maybe here soon. But so we got her. So right now she just did her ultimate on Goddess of the Ocean. So if Goddess of the Ocean survives this, she's not going to do her ultimate. She's just going to attack Paladin by herself. But of course, between Pierre and Indira, not much of a chance to survive here. And even though Orochi is able to survive his first death, there's nobody left on the team. There's nobody anchoring his soul back to this plane of existence, and he goes down with the ship. So a really fun team that one is. And then here's the other half. So like my control team evolved, and so now we have Alpha and Zeus on this team, with Thinker being the tank defender. And then we have a combo of Mecha Valkyrie and Laura working together to take down the enemy. And I put Mecha Valkyrie in the number 4 slot so he could not only take out Mecha Rex right out of the gate, but then also eventually focus in on Zeus and stop him from destroying us. But, you know, our Zeus was able to jump in and paralyze their Zeus anyway, so not that big of a deal. So between these two, oh, and also we have Jane was here, increasing the attack of the back row, and she also had Templar Glory. So in a bit of a surprise, we do have Laura KO'd in round 2. She was able to do her ult and do massive damage, so that was very helpful. But now everything rests upon Mecha Valkyrie. And my Mecha Valkyrie, for my tastes, isn't as strong as I would hope she would be, but she's still doing work, able to finally cut down that Paladin, so that then she could do quick work on the Spectral Witch. All right, there it is, number 4, and boom, bum bada bum 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 bum. City of Chains cleared. We got ourselves 10 faction scrolls, 2,200 blue gems, which today, actually earlier today, I also won the raffle for gems. So I think it's like, what, 9k gems, 9,000? And then of course some vibranium to help with upgrades. So bam, 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 right there. Congratulations. Congratulate you. Level opened. Let's go. Oh, where is it though? It says level opened. Do we click on something? Like where do we find the new level? Oh, Nightmare. Whoa, okay, I didn't see that down there. Look at this. Bam, bam, bam. Nightmare. Oh man, that's like back in the day when, like, oh, I'm gonna go play Doom on my PC, on my Windows 95 Packard Bell. What, Nightmare mode? Oh man. Wow, okay. Y'all ready for this? Let's do it. Nightmare.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
You can't do that.
Okay. So, Wormhole's the first one, followed by the Silent Land. Then we go to Miracle Mountain, and then the Floating Basin. You know, seeing this, it makes me really sad that the developers chose not to continue the storyline. If you were here 2.5 years ago, there used to be a storyline to the game. About a year ago, I tried starting a free-to-play account. I had just so much work to have that account and this one. But I noticed that when you start a new game, there's not the back and forth between the characters anymore. There's no storyline. You know, if you go into the, it's this mode over here. Yeah, Space Discovery. You know, when you go in and then you hear a back and forth between the two characters who go through this, and it looks like a bit of a story. All of the main characters of the game used to be a part of that, and they would have a back and forth and talk. And there was a story, but I think it ends at like chapter 30, no, like chapter 20, 25, 30, something like that. And then like there's no story anymore. And from what I remember, it looks like if you start a new game, they don't have a story at all anymore. So anyway, that's fun. Anyway, let's go back here. Next chapter. Let's look what it looks like. All right, wormhole. And is this what I remembered? Oh, there it is. We need 5 full teams to get past this. I'm going to have to do some theory crafting. Oh my heavens, this is going to take a while. 5 teams. Oh, man. I mean, I did just recently get my Baron up. Oh, yeah. By the way, right before I did this video, I was able to use Shopping Mall, and I got Baron to Immortal. Yay! Haha! We saw in the recent video that I wasn't able to finalize that. So he's Immortal now. We just need to get 2 more Baron to unlock his Awakened skill, which allows him to, during the second turn of a battle, increase his crit by 20% and his crit damage by 30% and lasts for 3 rounds. That's pretty OP. That's awesome. Baron's already a great character, so anyway, let's go ahead and pull that up right here. And let's go ahead and look at the team breakdown. It's the same as the last one, so I'll just go ahead and run that clip again, and I'll see you at the other side of that. All right, there you go, you veteran pigeons. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so very much for being here, for supporting me on this journey. There's so many of you who have been here since the very beginning. I know this channel's been around for like, what, 12, 13 years, but I only started actually trying to build up the channel August or September of 2022, around there. And over the past, I don't know, 9-10 months, the channel's exploded. We've already passed the 700 mark for subscribers, and we're approaching 800 soon. I mean, I hope that we're able to get to 1,000 subs before this channel reaches its unofficial anniversary, 1-year anniversary mark. That would be awesome. But anyway, we hit a huge milestone. I have a lot of you guys to thank. I probably would have quit the game a while ago had it not been for this awesome veteran pigeon community. Really excited to be able to continue sharing these awesome milestones with you all. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel, and I'll go ahead and I'll see you in the next video, you veteran pigeons. Peace!